Hello, everyone. I decided to come on a few minutes early, a couple of minutes early, because I just been crazy chaotic today, and I just decided to go ahead and come on because I was like, I got my stuff ready. I'll just go ahead and come on live. So why not? Sometimes I'm late. Maybe this will equal it out a little bit. So, anywho, I wanted to give you guys an update because I was getting everybody's packages out, and unfortunately, I had ordered packing paper, right? I ordered packing paper. It didn't come. So I had to order more packing paper. So I don't know what happened. I ordered it on Amazon and something got screwed up with the order. I don't know what happened, but it was not in my box when my other stuff came. So I ordered more. I got it today. So I'll be able to hopefully get everything out by tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. So I got almost everything done, but there's a few left that I didn't get out. So I just want to make y'all aware of that. They are coming. It's just my order got screwed up, unfortunately. Hey, Linda! The picture that's up. Which picture? Which one? Which one? What? So anyway, I decided to just come on here, go early, a few minutes early, because I was sitting here going, why am I going to sit here for 3 minutes and wait till time? That makes no sense. I'm ready. Let's go. Plus, as you know, one of my lights is not working correctly. So before I lose all of my natural lighting, hopefully we'll get through most of this. So the seashells picture. Hey, Angie. So we'll just let everybody kind of come in. What's everybody been up to today? Y'all had a good Friday. I didn't go sourcing this morning. I've been sourcing for the past couple of days. So I didn't go sourcing today because it was like I had too much other stuff to do. So I had a bunch of eBay sales I had to get out this morning and, just trying to get everything in order and list a few things. I've been listing like crazy on eBay. I listed, gosh, yesterday all day, just trying to get that up and ramped up a little bit. So that's been a little crazy for me, but I got a lot of that done yesterday. So that was good. But other than that, I didn't go sourcing. I'm thinking about, okay, now look, I'm trying to be good. I'm thinking about not going sourcing for this whole next month. Think about March is my non-sourcing month, but I don't know if I can do it. I just don't know if I can. I enjoy it too much, so I'll probably do it for like a week, and then it'll like bother me, and I'll have to do it. So just a heads up, I'm gonna try to be good, but because I've got so much stuff I need to get listed. Some people call it their death pile. Mine is like a death mountain, and so I need to get it all listed. But I don't know if I will or not. So we'll see. I'm really good about buying the stuff, not so great about listing the stuff. If I have to like really like make myself just sit down and do it, like I take a bunch of pictures and then I sit down and just list for hours. But you know, we'll see what comes of it. Anyway, so I wrote down like 40 something items. We'll see if we get through all of them. I don't know how many people will pop in, but we'll see. I know I'm early, or I was early, so I don't know. I'm just going to go ahead and get started because, why not? Y'all can watch it on replay if you don't see it live, if there's something you want. And I'll try to do like a recap at the end if I'm not too zoned out by then. Oh my gosh, you know what? I didn't even think about taking something out for dinner, so I don't know what we're doing for dinner. That's going to be interesting. Maybe a cereal night. Oh, you're gonna do that, Angie? You're gonna have rummage sale? See, that's what. Like, I have a box that I started that's stuff that's like, okay, I'm never gonna do anything with this stuff. So I've been like putting stuff in there to try to get rid of. I just hate doing sales, like garage sale, rummage sale. I just hate doing that. I like going to them, but I hate doing them. So we'll see if I do it or not. Probably not. I'll wait. I need you to like build me up to do that And then maybe I'll get it done. I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Anywho, we're going to get started. Woo. All right. So first up, oh my gosh, 8 Rubbermaids. Wow. Good for you. I need to do that. First up, I have this small little frame. It is, who made this? Studio Decor. I just thought it was cute for spring and summer coming up. It's got the little ladybug with some rhinestones in it, and this is enameled metal frame. It's just a small little frame. So this is going to be a $6 start. $6 start. And I guess I could put that like in the thing, right? I'm not good at doing that. I try to remember, but you know, I can't even do it when I have a mod. I forget to say how much things are. So $6 start. So it's just this cute little standing frame. And I guess I don't know what kind of metal it is. It looks like they kind of did like a gold tone finish on it on the back. It's not huge by any stretch of the imagination. I'm gonna get out my Snoopy ruler because it's the one I have over here with me right this second. It is 3.5 inches. But if there's no interest, we're gonna pass on that one. Set it over here. And as always, if you come in, you see something that you wanted that I've already shown, just throw it in the chat. I'll grab it for you. Next up, where's my other one? There it is. I have this set of 3 copper butterflies, vintage butterflies. This is the largest one. So you just hang them like on your wall. There's a little hole right there to hang them. So that's the largest one. Here is the medium size. And here is the smallest of the 3. And these are going to be an $8 start. I'm not as good as like, you know, Trisha and everybody else. They can just like type all that stuff in. I'm not good at it. So $8 start for the 3 butterflies. You can hang them like sideways or however you want to do it. Heck, if you get creative, you could even hang them upside down. I don't know who made these. I don't see it on there. Like on the back anywhere. It's like that burnished copper, you know, like they hit it with a torch or whatever. So I assume these are probably from like the 70s, maybe 80s. Because they did that burnished kind of copper look. Those are Homeco? Okay. There you go. Angie told us Homeco. All right. No interest in those. We will pass. Let me tell you how big the biggest one is. Y'all, I'm not even measuring today. So the biggest one looks like it is about 6 inches tall. So we're going to pass on those. You had those, Linda? I remember growing up, I had a pink bedroom. Pink, everything. I mean, my walls were pink. Everything in there was so girly. I don't know what happened, but everything was so girly and cute. Next up, I have this beautiful wooden carved carousel horse. Hey, Pamela. And it is going to be an $8 start as well. So I'll just leave that up there. I thought that was really sweet. Look at that. So it's all carved out. And he's got like this bristly tail on him. Like some kind of straw or something. And he's got the pole that goes through for the carousel. And he's got like these little, I don't know if those are glass. I think those are plastic eyes. And anybody that likes horses or carousel stuff, I think it's really pretty. and it's just been stained and lacquered. So if you wanted to, you could easily, like if you're crafty and you want to like paint him, you could go over him with some color if you wanted to. I just like the natural wood, but I know some people like the paint, so you could shabby him up really cute. He's a good size. Oh yeah, oh, see, did y'all have wallpaper when you were growing up? We had wallpaper everywhere. Wallpaper and wallpaper borders. So he's 10.5 inches tall with the pole. We had wallpaper border like in every room. Oh my gosh. And when we started to redo it, I had to scrape all that wallpaper border down. It was a mess. All right, we're going to pass on that guy. Everything was, very 80s, pinks and purples and light, pastel colors and everything. And so at the time, it was beautiful. Hey, Bonnie. For the time, it was beautiful, right? But, as you get older and styles change, it just went completely out. So, all right. So next up, it's going to be, I'm glad I put these 8s together so I don't have to keep typing. $8 start, and it is for this stone pyramid. Now, I don't know what kind of stone this is. I don't know stones that well. It's kind of like this, it's not quite peach. It's lighter than peach, and it's got this white running through it. It's some kind of calcite, I'm sure. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Hey, Mary. So this is going to be $8 start as well. And it's solid pyramid. But again, I need Denise in here. Denise will be able to tell me what kind of stone this is probably. I have no clue. I am not a stone person. It's a good size. And it measures. I'm doing angles. I'm doing geometry right now. Okay, so it measures about 3.5 inches, 3.25. I would say it weighs probably 1.5 pounds. That's just a guesstimation. Don't hold me to it, Bonnie. Denise is busy right now. Rock! We all need to start screaming rock. Maybe she'll show up and tell us what it is. All right, we're going to pass on that one. Oh, did y'all see where Leanne's not going to do sales anymore? I just saw it. Like earlier today. I guess she put that out a while ago, a couple of days ago or something, and it didn't pop up on my feed. I'm subscribed to her, but it didn't come up on my feed for some reason. And I saw it today, and I was like, oh, no. But, that's what she's being led to do. So good for her. Oh, I see Bonnie. Hold on. So we'll count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Miss Bonnie for $8. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I didn't know. She's still going to be on YouTube because she's going to do like crafting stuff, I guess, which is cool. I'm glad she's doing something she enjoys. Not that she didn't enjoy doing sales, but she was saying with her schedule and everything else that she's got going on, it's just too hard on her, which makes perfect sense to me. So I'm glad that she's doing something that's going to work better for her. But, she's got some health problems too. Hey, Katie. So, good on her. I'm glad it's going to work out for her, but she's not going to disappear. She's still going to do crafting stuff. So we'll still get to see her. So that's cool. But yeah, I saw that today and I was like, oh no. I don't like losing all of our good resellers. Yeah, a lot of people are stopping doing sales because it's a lot of work. It's a lot. I enjoy it. I'm going to hang in as long as I can, as long as, financially I can do it. I'm going to keep doing it. So, Next up, this is an $8 start as well. Again, I don't know what kind of rock this is, y'all, but it's some kind of rock. It's probably some kind of alabaster, I would assume. But it's a crab. He's been cut into a crab shape. He is solid. Look at his little crab claws. Isn't that cute? Hey, Chad. So this is going to be $8 start. Let me find my start price I had. There we go. So cheating. I don't want to have to keep. Well, I'm trying to make it. Why is it not showing up? Why am I? I'm trying. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Oh my goodness. Hopefully you can hear me and see me. Okay, good. All right. So $8 Sorry, it's the ghost of the machine, as Thomas keeps saying. Next time you see me, which will be Monday, I am going to move my computer into the house proper, and then you bid. You sure did, Pamela. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. It happened when I was screwed up, I guess. Um, so hopefully that's going to help a little bit. I won't get as much interference. I don't know. We're going to see. We're going to try it out. So I'm going to count this down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Miss Pamela for $8. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. You know, something's happening. That's okay. I just go with the flow. That's all you can do, right? All right, so this is going to be a $6 start. $6. Let me type that in, see if I can make it work. Is it going to show up? Now is it going to show on the screen? And it did. Wow. So this is this cute little night light. It's new in the box. I'll show you the box. So when you have it plugged in, the light shines through the little bisque figure, which is an angel. I'll take it out and show it to you. It's super cute. It's doing its bubble and everything in here. Let me take it out so you can see it. It's so cute. So see how sweet she is. So it's kind of like those little lamps, you know, that you had that, what do you call them? The kind that's got the relief in them. So the thinner sections, the light shows through it. And it makes all the different dimensions in it. So, but it's a night light. Really stinking adorable. It's got the little switch. It's got the bulb in there and everything. It's ready to plug in and go. Give you a measurement on this one. So without the actual part you plug in, I'm not going to measure that part. I'm just measuring the angel. She is 1, 2, 3, 4 inches tall. So cute little angel. Good little night light to put like in your hallway when you're trying to figure out how to get to the kitchen in the middle of the night, or to the bathroom in the middle of the night, or put it in your bathroom. And this little angel will beckon you to the bathroom. She's like, this way over here is where the bathroom is. Don't stump your toe. Because that's what I do. Always on the edge of the door is usually where I get it. And then you're really awake in the middle of the night because you just hurt yourself. And it's like, ow, ow, ow. All right. No interest in the nightlight. We're going to pass on that one. Next up is going to be a $4 start. If I can get to it, give me a moment. Just a moment of time, please. And it's this vintage letter holder. You took a break from painting my ongoing project in my flaming kitchen. You did? Why is your kitchen flaming? Do you have a fire extinguisher? So it's this mid-century letterbox. It's round though. It's got a lot of fuzz in there. I'll have to try to clean that out. I don't know if I can. Yeah, some of it will come up, but some of this is just scratch marks. But it's just this cute little, I don't know, mid-century letterbox. Be cute sitting somewhere. You could put a little potted plant in there if you wanted to. You got paint brushes. You can have paint brushes sticking out of it, whatever. You don't have to put letters in it. It's just a cute little letterbox. And it measures something. It measures 5 inches. 5 inches. Oh, that's good, JR. I know that's a lot of work, isn't it? All right, no interest. We're going to pass on that. All right, so little story time for you. In my house, you know, if you saw the video, the bathroom that's in my room, there's like an accordion door that was over it because there's a pocket door, like an actual original pocket door, but it was jammed up inside of there. So, crazy me, I've been working on trying to get it out and fix it. So, I've replaced like the hanging hinge things on the top of the door and got it back up in the track, but it's rubbing. So, I'm going to have to kind of like shim it some way to make it where it doesn't rub on the one side and not the other. I don't know. It's level, but it's still hanging too far one way or the other. It's a whole mess. I've given up on it. I hadn't worked on it several days because, you know, that's one of those things that you get frustrated and you need to walk away from it. That was that project. I just need to walk away from it for a few days. So I'll get back to it eventually. Okay. Let's do the perfume bottles. I got a bunch of perfume bottles here. So let's do those real quick. Now this one I might empty out. It's got some kind of oil in it. This is the way it was when I picked it up, and I haven't got the oil out of it yet. There's some kind of, I don't know what kind of oil it is, but so first up, let's do this one. This is kind of just a simple. It's not crystal, but it looks crystal. I don't think it's crystal. No, it's glass. Um, like fan shaped with a pinch stopper, brown glass neck on it. Really cute. Oh, I didn't put the price in. Hold on. To do $6 start. Thank you, Bonnie. I gotta get used to it, y'all. I gotta get used to it. There we go. $6 start for the perfume bottle. It's kind of fat, but I like it. But see how it's pinched right there, like a little teardrop pinch on both sides. So nice little perfume bottle. It measures. I gotta show y'all my Snoopy ruler that I'm using. I'm such a child, I swear. It measures a little over 4.5 inches tall. Look, that's my Snoopy ruler. Because I'm an overgrown child. So pretty perfume bottle. I see no interest, so we're going to pass on that one. I'll put it to the side, and then of course none of the rest of them are that price. So I got to do the prices. blah, blah, blah. So next up, $5 start is the small green Egyptian perfume bottle. Now this one's kind of old. I know they remade a bunch of these, but this is one of the old ones. Got a little dust on it. Needs to be washed off. But I didn't want to put too much into washing it because you know you can wash that paint off. So I'm probably just going to take a damp cloth and try to get that off. But pretty little, it's got a little bit of green to it. I don't know if you can see it. Let me take the top off. See that hint of green in there? So it's kind of like gold and then green. There's a gold band there and it goes up to green and a gold band. And then kind of clear and then green and gold. So a pretty little Egyptian perfume bottle. This is one of the small ones. Here is the top. It's got the little dauber. Give you an idea of size. And if there's no interest in this one, I'll give you a measurement real quick. A little over 3¼ inches. If there's no interest in this guy, we're going to pass on him. And then I have that one's big sister. This is the one that's got oil in it that I got to dump out. But I didn't have time before the sale. And I forgot, honestly. So this one's going to be a $7 start. Let me put that in for you guys. I put in stat. Y'all. I know how to spell start. I really do. You wouldn't know it by looking at my typing. But it's this pretty, it's clear. Now this is oil that's going to come out, see? It's clear with the gold. And this one's got the twisted stopper on it. Big long dauber on this one. And I'll clean that oil out. It doesn't have a scent. Well, maybe a tiny bit of scent, but it's very mild. But I'm going to take that out. I can't ship it with that in there anyway. But really pretty. Tell you the size on this one. This one is, if I didn't have to say rollers, I wouldn't even have to wear these glasses. 5½ inches tall. 5½ inches on this one. No damage at all. Again, this is one of the older ones. So there's no chips or cracks, but there may be a tiny bit of paint loss, like the gold around the edge at the top. There may be a little bit missing on that. And maybe a tiny bit around the base. But other than that, it's in good shape. All right, no interest. We'll pass on that one. And then finally, the last Egyptian one that I have is going to be a $10 start, but it's pretty amazing. It's a gorgeous one. And I nearly dropped it. Again, a little dusty, but it's kind of this amethyst color. This is all cut right here and then painted gold. So it's not just on the surface of the glass. It's actually etched in and they painted the gold over it. It has one of the twisty stoppers on it as well. And look how long this dauber is. Not broken. Good shape. It is a gorgeous one. And I like how they graduated it, you know, there's like the small little section here and then they ballooned it out there and then went small again, small, and then ballooned it out and it gets bigger as it goes up. It's a really beautiful bottle. I'm trying to give it a second to focus. So that's like a little flower etched in right there and they painted it gold. And these are the leaves that go around. It's got the ruffled top on it. This is all just dust. It's a good cleaning. And this one's pretty large. This one is 8 and little over 8.5, but not 8 3/4. So right in between there. All right, I see no interest. So we're going to pass on this guy. Okay, let's see what else we have for you. No perfume bottles. We don't like those. Okay. So this is going to be a $3 start. It's kind of cool. I don't really know, much about it. I picked it up at this estate sale I went to, and this woman, she had passed away as an elderly woman that had passed away, but I think she'd done quite a bit of traveling because she had all kinds of stuff from all over the world. And this is one of those things that I picked up. And it is this, it's a poster from Rome, and it's like a souvenir poster. And she kept it in the plastic that she got it in, see? And the plastic has a Vatican on it, so. But it is a poster of the Sistine Chapel, the ceiling in the Sistine Chapel. Let me see if I can get it out of here. Woo, there we go. And it's a long poster. It's not like a regular poster size. So look how long this thing is. My arms are hardly long enough to even hold this. Look at this. Full color. It is beautiful. And on the back, it has I don't know what that was. It has Edizioni Musei Vaticani, so the Vatican Museum, I'm assuming. And this is the Sistine Chapel, Vatican City, the ceiling 1508 to 1512 after the cleaning. So I just thought that was really cool looking. I mean, you would have to get like a special frame if you were going to frame it. But I thought it would be neat. Like, even if you wanted to, scrapbook with it or something, you could cut the little pieces out and use them. It's just beautiful. So I picked that up because I just was like, that's amazing. The strangest things intrigue me, right? But anywho, if there's no interest, that's fine. That's cool. But I was like, somebody could cut these pieces out and do something with them, or use it as a poster, whatever. Or you could decoupage it on a table. Like if you had a long, thin table or something, you could decoupage it on there. That would be cool too. Anywho, you see how my mind works? It's all over the place. I can't help it. I can't help it. All right. And then I have a $10 start, and it's some opera glasses. Right here. These cool opera glasses. I don't know how old they are or anything about them. The glass is in there. Yeah, you could put it up on the ceiling. Oh, that would be cool. Or, like stuff. One thing I've done before, years ago, before I was working all the time, I would get an overhead projector and I would get something like that, and I would cast it up on a wall, and then I would go in and I would actually paint it on the wall. So like I had murals on the walls because I would find a piece of art that I liked and I would cast it on the wall, and then I would copy it from the overhead projector. So this is like metal. All of it's metal. Opera glasses. So they would be fun just to sit around, if you had like a little display or something. You could have them sitting somewhere. I don't think that would actually work. Woo! They're very steampunk looking. Or Victorian. They could go either way. All right, no interest in those. But we're going to pass on to those. Okay. Let's see what else I have for you guys. Let's see. I've only got one more thing on this page, and then I can flip to the next one, I think. Yeah. So let me do that. So this is going to be just a $1 start. Anybody just would like to have these to do something with, I just thought they were cool. I just put in one. I know. I know. So these are vintage invitations. Want you come to a party, and it's got this little chef with his buffet table, his banquet table set up. I thought these were really cute. These were 60 cents back in the day. Special cards for the special occasion. So they're sealed up in their original plastic. But, you know, you could craft with these. You could cut things out and do something with them. I just thought they were kind of cool. I couldn't leave them there. So there's 10 cards with envelopes. Fun little set, new and packaged. All right. Excuse me. I'm having allergies, y'all. It's warm here, so things are starting to bloom again, and I'm starting to have allergies again. I know, it's warm here. Okay, next up, I have a couple, speaking of warm, I have a couple of Afghans for you people that are still in the Arctic tundra. Yeah, it did look like Thanksgiving, didn't it? So this one's going to be an $18 start, but it's a pretty nice Afghan. These are handmade, hand crocheted. And this one is not just a throw. This is one that call them wheelchair throws because they're long and thin, like rectangular. But this one has the raised flowers on it. Those pretty crocheted raised roses on there. And this is doubled over. So I'll give you a measurement in just a second. But it's nice and long. This would be great on the back of a couch. Like if you want to put it on the back of your couch, this would be nice because it's long and thin. So it wouldn't like get down in your seat. You know how that happens. So I'm just going to give you a rough measurement. 1, 2. So it's about 3 yards long. And probably 2 wide. Yeah. So just a really cool. I didn't see any misses in it anywhere. It looks like it's in really good condition. I don't see any place on here that there's a skip in the stitches or anything missing. Really nice. Plus, I love the colors. Look at this. So this is like an orangey red color with the green. But then the flowers have this pink, like salmon color, and then that orangey red color, and then a lighter green around it. And I just love these that have the flowers that stand up on them. I don't know how people do that. I can't do that kind of stuff. But it's kind of like I guess you would call it like a granny square, but not exactly, with the flowers in the center. So it is really beautiful. Here, I can't do much with anything like this because we don't get cold enough weather to really enjoy these. I mean, one day out of the year maybe. But I thought that was really beautiful. All right, if there's no interest in that one, we're going to pass on it. Ugh, you go over there, sir. And I got one smaller. This one is an Afghan too, but it's almost like a shawl size or a small lap blanket one. And it's going to be a $12 start. It is smaller, and it is a granny square. But it is just blue and white. It doesn't have all the crazy colors. It's just blue and white. So it's like a royal blue and white. And they alternated the blue and white squares on there. So really pretty. This is like a throw size, or if you want to double it up and use it as a shawl, you could. Really pretty. And again, so that's going to be one, about two of my arm squared. Again, I looked it over. I didn't see any stains. I didn't see any missing stitches. It looks to be good. But if there's no interest, that's okay. We will pass on that one. Get over there, sir. Thank you. Please and thank you. All right. Then I have got, I can't see. I got a few pieces of jewelry I want to go ahead and bring because I had just picked them up. It's new pieces that I have. So I decided to go ahead and bring a few pieces today. I didn't do a lot of jewelry, but a few. So first up, this one, I priced it low because I didn't know what to price it at because I don't know who the maker is. But it has got some age to it, and it is beautiful. It's all prong sets, and I'm spinning. Okay, it's all prong set, and it's all string crystal, and it's kind of like this Celtic almost looking cross necklace. Really beautiful rhinestones in there. It's set in a silver tone setting. You can see some puddling on the back, which means it's a nicer piece, but again, it's not marked, so I don't know who made it. And it's on the silver tone chain, which you could switch out if you didn't like this chain. But a beautiful cross, and it's large. Look how big this one is. And it's trying to slide off of my hand, because that's what it do. And I'll give you a measurement on this one, but look at the prong setting on there. Really nice stones, nice setting. So this one measures 2.5 inches. Well, not quite 2.5 inches. So big, beautiful cross. There we go. And again, it's got some age. So I priced it low if anybody here wanted it. When I list it online, it'll be listed for probably 3 times, not quite 3 times that amount. Also, guys, don't forget to go to my eBay store. If you don't, I have it in my link tree. If you see anything in a past sale that I've already listed or something that you've never seen before and you want it, just message me. I'll give you a discount off my price on there. I give eBay or YouTube people discounts. So just check that out and see if there's anything you'd like. All right, I don't see any interest in this guy, so we're going to pass on him. Hey, Karen. We'll pass it on him. And on to the next. This is going to be an $8 start. And it is this pretty vintage gold tone multi-layer brooch. And it's like a flower. It's almost like filigree, the way they did it. And it's got these like purplish colored rhinestones. And see how they stand up at different levels? It does have a riveting on the back right there. And then the safety C clasp. So this one's got a little age to it. But I love how it's like different levels, how they stacked it. Let me give you a measurement on this guy. He is, how big are you? I don't know. He is about 1 3/4 inches wide. Susan. See, Susan is in at 8. Pretty piece. So if there's no other interest, we're going to count it down for Susan. Going once, going 2 times, and sold to Susan for $8. Thank you much. Jot you down really quick so I don't get confused over here. All right. Then next I have 2 matching brooches that you can wear together, or you could wear separately, or whatever you want to do with them. This is going to be a $14 start. Again, this is prong set. I think these are rhinestones, but my gosh, they look so similar to crystals. They are so clear and so beautiful that I just don't know. But you get both for one money's, $14 start. And here they are, gold tone setting and clear rhinestones. I'm going to show you both proof of life, and then I'll show you one closer. So I actually found these separately, believe it or not. And then I put them together. I was like, oh my gosh, that's the same pin. Okay, come on and focus for us. Susan wants to see you. So prong set, really nice. And look how clear and crystally and beautiful and sparkly that is. Gold tone setting. I'll show you the back. There is the back of it. You get some puddling in the back. Again, not a marked piece, but when you see them set in this puddling like this, that usually means it's a better piece. But unfortunately, they just didn't mark a lot of their brooches back in the day. So you get both for one money's. And let me give you a size on these. They are 2 inches wide. Hey, Thomas. So 2 inches wide. So, I mean, you could put these like on a collar if you want. Of course, I don't have it right. On a collar if you wanted to. You can make them into hairpins some way. Put them on a hat on both sides, or however you want to do it. So we're going to count it down for Susan, going once, going twice, and sold to Susan for $14. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I have a ruler, but I just forget to use it. I'm horrible about that. Horrible, I tell you. All right. $8 start. I know, really? I know. Right, Susan? I was like, that looks familiar. So I had to put them together because they're mates, you know. I was like, they were supposed to be together. Y'all were brought to me for some reason, so you're going to be put together. So that's what I did. So $8 start. I've only got, I think it's my last jewelry piece. Yep. It's my last jewelry piece for today. And I can't get my fingers to work. The pen is open on here, and I'm trying not to stab myself with it. Get back in there where you're supposed to be. Thank you. So $8 start on this one. And this is kind of like a garnet and then clear. Again, this one is not marked, but I feel like these are crystal, Austrian crystals in this one because it is super shiny. Gold tone. It is a flower. It's got the large one here, all prong set again. Really beautiful piece. There's the back. Again, you got that nice puddling construction, which we like to see. It has got the safety C-clasp there. Beautiful, beautiful pin. And you can see the faceting in those stones. Like when you turn it to the light, it just sparkles. It's so pretty. So pretty. So I see Susan in at 8. So we're going to count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Susan for $8. Thank you. You got you some pretty stuff today, Susan. Thank you. All right, let's put you down for that one. Okay, and that was all the jewelry I'm doing today. Now, hey, Sandy. So, even though this is not jewelry, it's sparkly. So, I'm just going to go ahead and do the sparklies right now. We're going to just do sparklies right now, y'all. So, these are crystals, like for a chandelier, but y'all know how I love these things. So, this is the largest one I have. This one's going to start at $6. I only have one. $6 start. Let me put it in here. Start 6. There we go. Okay. But this is a long, beautiful crystal. Look at this thing. So it is 3-sided. You got the flat back, and then you got the side there. So it's like triangular. Well, let me show you this side. Triangular. And you got these large crystals above it there. And then it comes down, and then it goes in right there, and it comes to the sharp point, almost like a spear. It is beautiful. So this one is going to prism it up in the window if you hang it in the window. These are beautiful. It is a weapon. It's a murder crystal. You can hang this like on a Christmas tree. I mean, there's a lot of crafts you could do with them. Just down in the center of a, I was thinking the other day, okay, so I was watching Trisha, right? And she had this was several days ago. She had this top. It was cobalt blue, but it was a glass top to a lamp, right? And I was sitting there thinking about it. I was like, oh my gosh, you know what I would do with that if I didn't have the lamp or whatever? I would hang some kind of metal contraption or something on the inside, and I would do fishing line, and I would hang crystals like this coming down out of it. It's like a sun catcher, and hang it somewhere. Y'all, this is how my mind works. I come up with all kinds of ideas when I see stuff. I can't help it. But it's a big one. And I'll give you a measurement on this guy. With all of the crystals in this piece, it measures 8.5 inches. But there's no interest in this guy. We're going to move on to the next ones. And these are going to be starting at $3 each. Let it go in. Okay, there we go. And I have 4 of these available. And they're the cobalt blue and clear. These are just amazing. Amazing, spectacular. So you have your teardrop cobalt blue, and then you have the clear at the top. And let me give you a measurement on these. So the crystal all the way down is, well, I have my ruler backwards. Not the first time, won't be the last. 3 inches. And I say Pamela in at 3. If there's no one else interested, I'm going to start counting it down. Look at that. It's just amazing. So going once, going twice, and sold to Pamela $3. And Pamela, there's 4 available. You just let me know if you want 1, 2, 3, or 4, right? Thank you, thank you. All right, and then my last crystal I have for you today. You want them all. All right, thank you, sweetie. 3 times 4. All right. And then my last one I have today is going to be a $4 start. And it's a clear one that is one of the long shapely ones. All right. So let's put him back in here because I got him left. Okay. So $4 start on this guy. And he's different. He's not as big as the last one. The last one, or the one before that, he was 8 inches. This one's not as long as that, but he's nice and chunky. He's a nice chunk. And I like how they cut it in right here. See how that's cut in? So it's not just a solid piece that comes down. So let's see how long this guy is. He is 5 inches. 5 inches for this one. I'm not trying to hypnotize y'all. It just keeps moving on me. You are getting sleepy. All right, if there's no interest in this guy, we're going to pass on him. And then we're going to move on to some other stuff. I think that's all the sparklies that I had for today. All right. Although I did pick up a piece that I didn't bring to this sale. You guys can let me know if you're interested. It's a Swarovski crystal. Hey, Carrie Ann. It's a Swarovski crystal necklace. But I paid up on it, so I'd have to start at it more. But it is beautiful. All right. Let's do okay. This piece I want to show you because it's so weird and I love it. I love it so much. Let's see where I wrote it down. Okay. This is going to be a $12 start. Y'all are going to think I'm crazy. I know. That's okay. So the reason this is a $12 start is this woman that does this art, her name, I had to look at it. Jasmine Beckett Griffith. And she does the Strangeling art. And this is a photo print that she had done. And the photo prints, this one's framed, but the photo prints by themselves go for like $20. So I'm starting this one at 12 in the frame. And I love the frame. Look at this. All right, so the cat's name for my research is Trixie, but it's spelled Tricksy, like it plays tricks on people. But look at this. I mean, the detail in these eyes and all of that. So this is a photo that somebody had bought and framed it up, but it is just beautiful. And then look at this metal frame that it's in. Isn't that nice? And it's got the stand on the back, so you can stand it up or you can hang it. And I see Pamela in at 12. It is an amazing piece. I love it. When I saw it, I was like, that kind of reminds me of my daughter. So my daughter has more hazel eyes than green. Just that look. It reminded me of her. I just snap a picture and send it to her. But I love the metal frame. It's very kind of gothic looking. And I just love that picture in there. Now, if you don't want to leave that in there, you want to put it in a different frame, you can. You just take it out and then you can use this frame for something else, or you could leave it in, you know, whatever you want to do. You get both pieces either way. All right, we're going to count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Miss Pamela for $12. Thank you, thank you. I loved that piece. It drew me in when I saw it. I was like, well, I don't know what that is. Oh, really? I'll say I didn't know. It just drew me in when I saw it. It's like those eyes just pulled me in. So I had to get her. I had to get her. Okay. This is going to be $18 start. I'm going to show it to you. Because I didn't know where to price it at. This is probably pretty too low. But you know what? We're going for it. 18. Oh, she does mermaids also, Pam? Oh, I'll have to look that up. Okay. So when I saw this, I was like, somebody out there is going to love this. And I love it. So this is made to mimic an old lawn chair or lawn bench seat, whatever. Like one of those glider ones kind of thing. But look at this. It's a votive holder, but you could put plants or whatever you want to in it. Is that not one of the most adorable things you've ever seen in your life? It is metal. So it's like one of the old metal chairs or benches that you would have sitting outside. And it's got little votive cups in there, so you can put votive candles. But what I was thinking, you could either put like little plants in there, or you could take those out and you can make like little cushions to go in the chairs. And I was just like, that's stinking adorable. So I had to get it. I was like, this is just screaming like mid-century happiness right here. Plus it's turquoise. There you go. It could be a toilet. I like Linda's ideas. Let me give you a measurement. Yeah, I had to pick it up because I was like, that's just one of the cutest things I think I've ever seen in my life. Let's see. It's 7.5 inches wide and height is about 6.25 inches tall. Or you could, if you had like some little dolls or something, you could put them on there. I would take this out because we're not going to use it as a toilet. Well, if you want to use it as a toilet, I guess you could. But you could use it as doll furniture too if you wanted to. I just thought it was cute. All right, we're going to pass on that guy. Y'all think about that one because it's like, I can't find it. I don't know who did it. Maybe it was Yankee Candle. I don't know. I can't find it anywhere though. All right. I had to show you that though. I thought that was adorable. Adorable. Okay. I've got some frogs. Now these are like a composite material. They're not like super like $500 frogs or something, you know, but I brought them because spring it is a coming, whether you believe it or not. It's going to be here soon. you ain't got to be good in here. You know that. All right. So these are going to be a choice of starting at $8 each for the frogs. And I'm going to show them all to you. Because I was like, you know, somebody may need some frogs in their life. These are still in my bag down here. So this is the first one. I call him Mr. Suave. So Mr. Suave, this is Rico. He's just hanging. So you can put this like out on your deck, you know, on your porch, whatever, in your little garden, something. So that's your first choice. And then I've got his brother. Well, you know, I could probably go dig some of those up too. I got his brother. So that was Rico. His brother's a little bit lighter colored than him. And His name is Antonio. I don't know why, but it is. So he's lighter color. See, this one was Rico was a little bit darker, right? Antonio is a little bit lighter, but he's in the same position. They're both, out there like, hey, baby, how's it going? There's Antonio. Oh, good. Um, and then I don't know what this guy's name is. I'm gonna call him Squat because he's squatting. So here's Squat. Never mind. I broke Squat's toe. His toe was not broken when I got him. Squat, you're gonna have to stay with me, son. I broke you. I broke you, Squat. I'm so sorry. You gotta stay with me now. Well, here's Squat's brother. He's got all his toes. So we'll call him Squat. So there is Squat. So like I said, there's some kind of composite material. I know, spell check gets you every time, right? Some kind of composite material. But I was like, these would be so fun to put out somewhere and just give you that pop of color out on your porch or something. So that's your choices. You got Rico. You got Antonio. And then you've got Squat. All right. So we're going to pass on the frogies. Let's put those down there so I don't break any more toes. I don't want to break any more toes. Tree frogs, yeah. They're tree frogs. They're sweeties. Sweetie pies. Go down here, sweetie pies. Okay. You could put the Squat frog. Lois, do you want Squat frog? His friend that I broke his toe, I should name him Diddley, so that'd be Diddley Squat. Okay, Lois is going to take Squat. I got you for that, sweetie. Thank you. I'll put you down for Squat. Lois for Squat. All right. So I still got Rico and Antonio if anybody wants either of those. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. The price is $8 each. So I still have Rico and Antonio if you're interested in them. So Rico is the darker green, and then Antonio was the lighter green. Right here. So $8. Choice of. All right, I'm gonna set these somewhere. I don't know where I'm gonna set them. I'm gonna set them somewhere. Y'all go over there. Okay. Y'all just look. Y'all, they're reclining on the Afghan over there. They're very comfortable. They're very comfortable frogs. Okay, next is an $8 start. I should just left that up there, but I'm not very bright sometimes. But it's not a choice. I couldn't lift it up there anyway. $8 start. Yeah, they may jump off. I don't know. They're pretty comfortable, Linda. I don't think they're going anywhere. They're relaxing on the Afghan. They look like they're happy there. So this piece, I know nothing about it except I thought it was cool looking. So $8. And it is this metal candle sconce, but it's a cat. Look at this. So it's kind of a simplistic looking cat. But I thought it was kind of cool looking. And it holds 2 candles. I'll show you the back of it. It's got a hanger up there. Oh, you see me? Okay. Yeah, the frogs, if you were interested in the frogs, you could just let me know, okay? So this cool $8 start for this, it's some kind of just like regular like steel or heavier metal. And then they put this green on there to kind of mimic like a patina. And then the gold on there. But I just thought that was interesting, you know? I just thought it was an interesting shape. It's very like artsy looking. And again, this is a piece I was thinking about for your garden. Because this is the kind that you can use it inside or outside. And you could have it out there and do something with it in your garden. It would be really cool looking. I'm beginning to think of spring, y'all. Okay, so he is, let's see how long he is. He is 18 inches. 18 inches. So I just thought you could kind of dress some stuff up in your garden. Like if you got a gate or something, you can put it on there. And, or even, you know, on your back door, near your back door. You could put candles on there. But if you didn't want to, you could use it as hooks too. Like, that's something I would do. I would put like some kind of little candle on there just because that's what it's intended for. But then I would use it for like my dog leash or something. So it's got a job. All right, I see no interest in the kitty. So we're going to put Kitty down. You go over here, Kitty. Kitty, kitty, kitty. Okay. Next, let's see what we have now. Let's do, I'm trying to figure out what you guys might like out of all this. Let me go to my next page. Yeah, let's do that. I have another metal piece. Let's do this one. It's going to be a $12 start. There we go. $12. There we go. And it is this hook, but you could use it like a stand too. I used it like a jewelry stand the other day when I had jewelry out. But I think it's intended to go on the wall. And it's this cast iron hook that looks like a skeleton key in a lock. See? So you hang it up like that, and it's like a coat hook or your purse hooks or whatever you want to hang on it. Or you can use it the way I was using it, which was a stand like that, and I had necklaces draped on it. But you could use it just, you know, on a shelf or decor, whatever you wanted to do. I just thought it was really interesting looking because I love old skeleton keys. So I thought that was really cool. It's got some weight to it. Darker frog. You can put his name on the paper. Okay. So what you need to do, let me take this off. At my email, send me your name on here, which is, you know, the Walter Numismatic. I can't even talk. And then give me your real name, your shipping address, and your PayPal email that you use, and then I can invoice you. Okay? So just send me all that stuff. So, Karen, the way that I saw it, the people just put like a nail in and had it hanging on the wall like that. So I don't know. I'm assuming because there's not a hanger, like an actual hanger, and there's no place for one, so it's not like it's missing. So you'd have to put some kind of hook or something on the wall to hang it, I guess. Hey, Lori. See there? So there's not a hook on there. So I don't know how you would hang it exactly, but the ones I was seeing that were like this, they said were hangers. I thought it was a stand. I just used it like that because I thought it was cool looking. Let me give you a measurement. 12 and so it's like 13 and a half inches. Yeah, I don't know. You're asking the wrong person. Thomas, do you want me to get hurt? Yeah, I need your name, your real name, your YouTube name, I need all of that stuff. And your PayPal and your shipping address, so I know where to send it to and all that good stuff. Because if you don't send me that, I'll get confused. My brain's not real good. I forget things, sweetie. I forget all kinds of stuff. All right, if there's no interest, we're going to pass on this guy. And let me put you down for that other frog before I forget. The darker one is the one you want. You wanted Rico. Let me put Rico down for you. Rico frog. Sure. For Rico. Rico. My brain, I do good to, like, remember the tie my shoes most of the days. That's why I wear flip-flops. Then I don't have to remember that. Okay, next. Okay, I want to show y'all this. I love this piece. Love, 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 love. It's going to be a $12 start too, so I'm going to leave that up there. That's why I'm doing it, because I don't have to type anymore. Okay, so this is an advertising magazine. It's got all kinds of advertisements in it, and they're all from the 19th century. So these are all from the 1800s, and I was like, these would be good for, like, to take out, to run copies of and use to frame, or take them out and frame them, whatever you want to do. But it's this whole book, like a paperback book, of these advertising posters. So I'll show you a few of them, okay? I'm getting to it, Bonnie. I'm going to show you that dollar horse. I'm so glad you know what it is. So there's all these cool advertisements in here, and they're full page color advertisements. So, and then there's also some black and whites too, because they didn't do everything in color then. So there's some black and white ones. See, like, here's some black and white ones here, but they're full page. So you could get like probably 40 prints out of here, if not more. So these are black and white ones. And I'll get you some color ones because they are phenomenal. Look at these. So you can frame these up and make you all kinds of beautiful artwork. Oh, that one's that way. There's the New York Times. Look at that. The New York Times. So just a cool book. Some of these ads are very recognizable. Like, I've seen them before. And the one from the front is in here too. I just don't know where it is right now. Patent baiting or batting. So really cool ads. Oh, there's some more color ones. They're all mixed in together. But if there's no interest, we will pass on that guy. Set him over here. And I will do the horse. Since Bonnie called it out, we'll do that next. Once I find it on my paper. Okay, so the horse is going to be an $18 start. And I did it again. I just typed in 18 says start. Y'all, I need handlers. Okay, $18 start on the horse. It is a Swedish Dala horse. All of the paint is very, very, very good. It is wood. And it does have the sticker on the bottom that says Granus A. Olsons, and then other stuff written in something I can't read. So there you go. Well, the light's trying to blow that out or you can't see it. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, I can't make it show it. That light's just going to blow it out. Says, yeah, stuff in Swedish that I can't read. It says I can read Sweden, and I can read Granus A. Olsons, and then some other stuff with it's a bunch of consonants and no vowels together. Oh, okay, Susan. Good night. Thanks for coming by. Yeah, it's a beautiful, and it's a large one. They got some smaller ones online that go for, less money, but they're little bitty ones. And this is a big one. He's a big one. He's in really good condition too. Da, da, da. He is about 6¼ inches tall. And his length is about 5½ inches. It's about 5½ inches. Okay, I will put you down for the other frog too. Thank you. All right. No interest on my Swedish horse. We're going to let him trot on over there then. Let me put you down for the other froggy. So you're getting Antonio too. Antonio. Awesome. Y'all get to stay together like a little froggy family. Okay. This piece, thank you. This piece is going to be $28 start. The little froggy family staying together. This is an amazing piece of Talavera. Let me flip him all the way around for you here so you can see all his goodness. All of his goodness. So this is Isidoro Talavera and it is the Sleeping Panchito. And it is marked Isidoro right there in Mexico. Even the bottom is glazed. It's in really beautiful condition. Isn't that pretty? I like the flower right there and right there. So he's got like a whole scene on his back, like a fishing scene. You got the sun up there and a palm tree, the guy with the net, and they're watching him fish over here. She looks like she's carrying a basket. I thought she was about to goose him. I thought she was going. Of course not. Only that would go through my mind. He's a good size too. Beautiful piece of aloe vera. If you like aloe vera, I love aloe vera because the color. Don't get me wrong, I like Tonala too, but the colors on aloe vera is so bright and beautiful and cheerful. I just love it. All right, no interest in him. We're going to pass on him. And then let's see what else we have for you. Okay, so I have another one of these trays. This is smaller than the last one I had, but it's still quite beautiful. This is another one of those teak root trays. So one of the freeform teak root trays. This one, like I said, is a little smaller than the last one I had, but it's still just as beautiful. All natural. They just carved it out of the root. It's got a security code on it. That means it was expensive. So we're going to start this at, where did I write it? $15. Pamela, you want the aloe vera, sweetie? I gotcha. Thank you, thank you. Let me put it over here so I don't drop it. Okay. No. Oh, you want the teak root? Okay. Sorry, I had the wrong thing up. Okay, let me put him back over here. Let me get myself straightened out. You want the wood? Pamela wants some wood, y'all. All right. There we go. Now we're back on the same page. All right, we're going to count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Pamela. Yeah, I know. I'm going to charge you right, though. It was only 15. I just didn't change the banner. So you're getting charged 15, okay? It's 15. You're getting 15. I got you, girl. I got you. I just didn't change the banner. All right. You know what did that to you. Okay. So $15 to Pamela. I just put it up there so everybody saw that it was there was a bid. So $15 to Pamela for the tray. And thank you. Okay, now that we're back together, now that I know what's going, I don't know what's going on. What am I saying? I don't know what's going on. Okay, next, let's put you back over here so I don't get confused again. Let's do these smaller items. My hands a break. Well, I just kicked the bucket over here. Oh, thanks, Pamela. I try to have like different stuff, you know. I like it to be a little weird, like me. I have weird taste. I have some weird taste. All right, so next I'm going to do these rattan and cowrie shell coasters. I'm doing these for like $6 start. Yeah, now we're all on the same page. Start 6. Let me get that typed in before I forget. There we go. So the reason I'm starting them at 6 instead of like 15 or whatever is because I only have 5 instead of 6. I thought I counted 6 when I picked them up, but I counted 5 apparently because I can't count. So these nice little small cowrie shell and rattan coasters, but they're quite large coasters. So this is something that you can use them as a coaster as they were intended. Or you could put them like up on the wall some way, stagger them, whatever, and make a cute little design on the wall, very boho. Oh, Pamela, you don't even know, girl. It's been something. That's all I can say right now. And I see Pamela in at 6. These are adorable. Really well made. Like I said, they're quite large for a coaster. Unless you got a big old cup like me. My coffee cup would fit in this. Y'all know how big a coffee cup I have. All right, I'm going to put that on the screen before I get everybody confused again. So we're going to count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold to Pamela for $6. Exactly, you can craft with them. That's what I'm saying. You could do so many things with these. That's why I picked them because it's like somebody could do something with these. They're just too beautiful to leave behind. That's my problem. Is I try to rescue everything. What's wrong with me? Thank you, Pamela. All right, next I'm going to do this guy here. It's going to be at $8. Oh, wait. Oh, Lynn. I didn't do a count. Did I do a countdown? I can't even remember if I did a countdown. I did. Lynn, I did a countdown, sweetie. You need to refresh because I haven't putting solds in because I can't do all that at one time. Linda, Punky, are you still here? If you are, could you possibly put in solds for me so that we don't have confusion? Because y'all know I can't handle that much responsibility. Thank you. Oh, good. Good, JR. You need something when you're painting. I know. Whew, it's too much. Thank you, sweetie. All right, so let me take this off. So this is going to be an $8 start. I don't know what just happened to my chat. It just disappeared. Okay. I'm having the hardest time. There it went. Okay. Start. 8. There we go. I did it. Okay. So it is this beautiful little artist throne piece of pottery. I like how they glaze the top of it. Little handled vessel. And then the bottom part is unglazed, but it is signed and dated. Now, I can't read that signature. I have no idea what that says. But there is a signature there, and it says 91. So just a cute little pottery vessel. They glazed the inside. And I like the colors on it. The blues with the earth tones. Very beautiful. Pretty piece. See, there's a signature there, but I can't read that. Can you read that? Can any of you read that? I certainly cannot. I can see the 91, but I can't see the name. So I see Pamela in at 8. Yeah, it's a pretty piece. It's a really pretty piece. They did a good job. No chips or cracks, in great condition. We're going to count it down. Going once, going twice, and sold. And we're going to let Linda Punky put the solds in for us so I don't get confused and screw something up. Thank you, thank you. So Linda's got the sold in there for us. Then next, I have, let's see. Oh, this is a fun little piece. Let me show this. This is going to be another $8 start. Woo, it's dusty. It's dusty. It's dusty. Okay. But this is like new in the package, but it's just dusty package, it looks like. It's probably sitting on somebody's shelf for a while. Thank you, Pamela. And it's the Grecian bottle, which is like a mind teaser kind of game. Difficulty level, look at that, 5 stars, which means I could never do it. So you have to figure out how to get this out of the bottle, I guess. Early civilizations shaped our world by solving puzzles faced with a problem. They were able to visualize and execute a creative solution with few resources. The origins of glassmaking are shrouded in mystery. Da, 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 da. Take everything out of the bottle, then return everything back inside with the metal pin and screw reconnected to the wooden dowel. There ain't no way. There is no way. I mean, there is a way. I know there's a way, but I have no idea. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I have no clue. I know, Pamela, right? For me to solve this, I would just break the bottle and then take all the pieces. But that's not really solving it because then I can't put it back in the bottle, right? But I don't know. I just picked it up because I thought it was interesting. I was like, I'm sure there's somebody out there smart enough to do this, but it is not me. It is not this girl right here. And I'm okay with knowing my limitations. So, all right, we're going to pass on that. Let me set it down here. I was just like, I think it's wonderful for somebody that knows how to do it. I can't, but I still think it's wonderful. Okay. Next, we're going to do a $6 start. Start. 6. There we go. Get that in there. All right. And it's for these little curved stone elephants. Fun little carved stone elephants. And they're like in a little parade here, following the big daddy elephant. They're all solid. What kind of stone? I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. It's some kind of stone. It almost looks like soapstone, but I don't think it is. Isn't soapstone supposed to like scratch really easily? And this doesn't scratch, so I don't know. I do like the colors though, because I like that it's the gray and it's got that little bit of like a burgundy brown in there. I don't know. I just think they're pretty. I just think they're pretty. Yeah. Rocks! So they measure 5.5 inches in length, and the highest is about 2.25 inches tall at the trunk. You like bulls? Yeah, I don't have any bulls. I know. Well, I do. I have the Matador set in there that I've shown before, but it's listed in my eBay store now. All right, we're going to pass on the Rocky elephants. No Rocky elephants today. Okay. Next, let's see what else we got to see. What else do we have to see today? Let me go back in my list. I think I skipped a page. I did. Okay. Okay, so this is going to be a $12 start. Okay. Start. 12. And this is this beautiful powder dish. Again, I have not cleaned it. I haven't even taken the powder out of it. It is exactly the way I found it. Now, I'm going to dump the powder out. If somebody buys it, I'm going to dump the powder out before I send it because I do not want powder all over everything. But it's got the powder puff in it too. Now, the cool thing about it, it's silver plate, and it's really nice silver plate. You could shine this up beautifully if you wanted to. But I don't mess with silver and any of that stuff. You know, metals, I don't touch it. They come the way they come. This is frosted or satin glass on the bottom. And it does have a hallmark on the inside of the lid. There's also a mirror. It's got powder on it. Let me try to get some of the powder off so you can see. It's a mirror inside the lid. And then there is a hallmark right up here, or a mark up here that says International Silver something. Oh, company. Okay. So right up there, it says International Silver Company. So it is marked. And it does have the powder puff, like I said. It does have the powder puff in there. It's also got powder. I'm going to have to take all the powder out. But it is a beautiful little set. You don't have to use it as a powder dish. You can use it as a trinket dish if you want to. Or whatever you want to put in there. But this is just the way I found it the other day. I hadn't even taken the powder out yet. The powder actually smells pretty nice. I got to say, I don't know what kind it is, but it's pretty nice smelling powder. No chips or cracks. It's in beautiful condition. Let me give you a measurement on the length here. So it is 5 inches long, and the height looks like it's about 2 1/8 inches tall. Yeah, it's a scented powder. It's almost like a baby powder, but not quite. Not quite. I get a little of a baby powder kind of scent, but not exactly. It's something I've smelled before, but I can't remember what it is. I've smelled this before. So it's kind of that Art Deco style. Really pretty. All right, we're going to pass on that. I'll set it back here so I don't spill powder everywhere. Okay. Next is going to be a $6 start. Oh, Lynn, hold on. Lynn is coming in. Lynn is coming in. All right. So Lynn is in at 12. So going once, going twice, and sold. Sold to Lynn for $12. Thank you, thank you. Okay. And Linda, thank you for doing this for me. So next up is a $6 start. Start. 6. There we go. So this is this beautiful old, it's a Sunday School Scholars Edition Bible. And it's got some wear to it. It's seen better days. But it is so nice. It was presented to this person. It was presented to Dorothy Vernon Widener, I think it says, in Sigourney, Iowa. Presented by the Presbyterian Sunday School, December 5th, 1920, for perfect attendance. So she got this on December 5th, 1920, from her Sunday school for perfect attendance. I think that's so wonderful. So it does have gilded edges on the pages. So I'm trying to see what year the Bible was actually printed, since it was presented to her in 1920. It had to be before that. So let's see if I can see. Let's see here. It doesn't have a date in here, but we know it was before 1920. That's sorry, I didn't put the 6 in there. So we know it was before 1920 because it was presented to her in 1920. But the cover is not great. I mean, it's got issues. It's an old Bible. Oh, there's like some kind of little clipping in here. Look, there's like little clippings in here. Look, I'm leaving everything that's in here. This is the way I do these Bibles and stuff. Whatever is in there, it stays with it. Like, I don't go through and pull stuff out because, people have keepsakes in there. Look, there's like old photo negatives in here. I'm leaving those in there. I leave everything in the Bible however I find it, because I think that's part of the fun, is finding that stuff in there as you're going through, finding like little notes and stuff. I think that's amazing. It kind of helps you to know the person that had it before. And I just think it's so interesting. Y'all know how I am about books anyway, and especially the Bible. I'm crazy about them. From the 1850s, Mary? Yes. Did you say that one that I had? Oh my gosh. It is so big. It is so big. It's like 5 inches thick. And like this one. I can barely pick it up. I love it. All right. If there's no interest in the old Bible, that's okay. We will pass on that. I love anything old, like with words like that. I don't know what it is. It's very attractive to me. I think because I like to learn. Okay. So each of these next items, I'm just going to do these as a choice starting up because it'll just make it easier. And of course I screwed that up too, but you know what I mean. I've got the cap locks on and I still tried to capitalize it, so it made it lowercase. Yeah, it's that kind of night. Okay, but you know what I'm saying. This is going to be a choice of starting at $4. So 2 things are similar, one's completely different, but they're all going to start at $4. So I grouped them together just to make life easier. Because why not? Let's make things as easy as possible. Okay. So the first thing is, these are, actually, I'm going to throw these in as another choice just to make life really simple. So your first choice is this oil painting of a woman. This looks like it's from probably the 50s just because of the subject and the way she looks, with her red lipstick and her scarf, and she's wearing a black turtleneck. It's on the backer board, the old backer board stuff, but I thought that was really cool. Like if you want to do like a mid-century kind of vibe, beautiful. She kind of looks a little like, not quite like Marilyn Monroe. She looks like an actress. Which actress am I thinking of? I don't know. I thought that was cool. The next one is another one of those that's on the backer board stuff. And this is kind of like old bathroom products. It's in oil as well. So you got a Fabergé bottle there. I don't know what the rest of these are supposed to be. It was like one of the old metal shelves that you latch the shelf brackets in, is what they were showing. Little shaving brush there. So that's your second choice. Your third choice is this posable cat. It's like an artist posable model, but this is a cat. So you can move it all around, make it, put its head up, put its head down, move its tail around, pose it however you want to do the artwork. Or it's just a fun thing to put on your shelf, and you can pose it all kinds of crazy ways. So that's your third choice, the artist cat. And then your fourth choice are these two handmade bookmarks, hand stitched, which I think are beautiful. The first one is "Thou shalt guide me with thy counsel," and it's got owl on there, a little owl. And in that same lot for $4, it's "Unto thee." I got to turn around, I can't read. God, do we give thanks? Okay, I couldn't see it. Unto thee, O God, do we give thanks. So these are all like hand cross stitched. So that is your fourth choice, the bookmarks. So you got the two pieces of art you can choose from: the beautiful woman in oil, the shelf with the stuff on it, the Fabergé cologne and the apothecary jar, etc. The artist cat, that's wood, are the two bookmarks. And there you go. And it looks like Lynn wants the cat. So we're going to say Lynn got the cat. Okay. Cat for Lynn. So the art pieces and the bookmarks are still available if anybody wants those. I gotta figure out where I have these even written down, because I don't know. There it is. Okay. Thank you, Lynn. So those are still available if anybody's interested in those. All right. I'll put these over here. Next, I have a few more things, then we're going to do a recap, okay? This piece is really nice. Where did I write it? There it is. Okay, so it's going to be a $24 start. Let me see if I can type. There we go. There we go. And it's this old iron framed mirror. I'm going to try to show you without. So I'm going to try to show you without showing you 15,000 screens. So look at all the crackling behind that mirror. This has got a little age to it. Lots of crackling. This needs to be washed. But look at this beautiful iron framework. This is like wrought iron. Beautiful all the way around it. It's oval shaped. There is a hanger, like a wire on the back. It's got like a cork backing and then the wire. So let me give you a measurement on the mirror itself and then the actual. Yeah, you could put a picture in it. You definitely could. Or you could use it for Halloween and have a creepy mirror. Or put a picture behind it and then pull the picture out at Halloween and then you still have the mirror. So it's 9.5 inches tall by 7 inches wide, just the mirror portion. The whole thing is 15.5 inches tall and about 12, not quite 13 inches wide. So just a beautiful old frame and mirror. I like the mirror personally because I like that old, like, worn out mirror kind of look. But if you didn't like that, you could easily put something else in there. And if you don't like the black metal, you could paint it. You could shabby it up, make it white or pink or whatever, and shabby it up. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah. So cool. Is it clear enough to see all that tonight? All right. If there's no interest, we will pass on that. And then just two more things that we're going to do a recap. Two more, my babies. Two more. And I didn't even write this one down. So we're going to pass on that for tonight because I didn't write it down because I'm not very bright sometimes. Oh, it's going to be clear enough? That's good. I know we're having a pretty clear night, so we should be able to see something. Okay. Next, let's see what we have left here. We've done all of these. We did that. Okay, $10 start. Start. $10. There we go. So this is this beautiful shadow box. It's kind of like an Irish shadow box. It says, "May your troubles be less and your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness come through your door." So see how there's like dimension to it? That's just adhesive. So it goes all the way back in there, and then the art is on the back of it. But you got this piece of glass that this is painted on. And I love the little Irish countryside cottage there. I think that's beautiful. There's the back of it. It's got a hanger on it. So $10 start on that one. And let me give you some measurements on it. So it's about 10 1/4 inches tall and about 8 1/4 inches wide with the frame. So this really fun little Irish kind of blessing. I think that's really fun. It's got little shamrocks above the M. All right, if there's no interest, we're going to pass on this guy. And then we've got one more thing to show you, and then we'll do a really fast recap to go back over the things that are still available. Okay? All right, so the last item that I have here is going to be an $8 start. Start $8, oh, not 9, 8. Oh my Lanta. All right. So this is a vintage travel clock, and it is in this pink leather case. If I can get it open to show you. Okay, there we go. So it's in this little pink leather case, and you open it up. It's the kind that the clock slides out and sits there. It is marked genuine leather, made in Germany. Here on the thing. And then the clock itself says West Germany on the back. So it's the kind that sits like that. and it's got the glowing hands on it. So when you hit them with like the black light, the little paint on the hands glow and the dots glow. You can kind of see it when maybe you can kind of see it. My light's in the way. So just a cool old travel clock made in West Germany. Let's see here. It's got the alarm on it. Oh, the alarm works. And then you just fold it up. And it snaps too. So just this pink, needs a good washing. This pink, like really light blush color pink leather. All right, if there's no clock fans, we're going to pass on that. And then it is time for our rapid recap, where I'm going to go back over everything that is still available in record speed as fast as I possibly can. So if you see anything you're interested in, if you're still with me, thanks for hanging. I appreciate it so much. And if you see anything you're interested in, I'm going to give you a letter or a number that coincides with the item, so you can just pop that number in there. The first person to do it will get can purchase it. Okay? So first up, if I can find all my items here, we had this cute little sunflower frame. It is metal, enameled with the little ladybug on there with rhinestones. This was $6, number one. $6, number one, for the little sunflower frame. Then we had the set of 3 copper butterflies, vintage copper butterflies. Here we go. You get the large one, the medium-sized one, and the smaller one, all 3 of them, for $8, number 2. $8, number 2 for those. The wood carved horse was $8, number 3 for the carousel horse. $8, number 3. The little nightlight porcelain, bisque porcelain nightlight in the box. It glows through like that. It's new in the box. For the angel was $6, number 6. $6, number 6. The mid-century letter holder. But you could use it for anything. It's just, you could even use it just for a cool, platform for something. And this was $4, number 7. $4, number 7 for a round letter holder, because your letters are round, right? And then the little barbecue invitations, or I call them barbecue, but I guess party invitations, vintage, new in package. $2, number 8. $2, number 8 for those. The glass perfume bottle was $6, number 9. $6, number 9 for that one. The small Egyptian perfume bottle was $5. It's got green and gold. $5. Number 10. $5, number 10. Well, it's a little bit larger. It's got oil that I got to dump out, so just ignore the oil. It's $7, number 11. $7, number 11 for this one. It was 5 inches, I believe, if I remember correctly. And then the biggest one was $10, number 12, for this really gorgeous one. $10, number 12 for the kind of amethyst colored one. All right. And the Sistine Chapel ceiling coaster from the museum at the Vatican, the long coaster, was $3, number 13. $3, number 13. The opera glasses were $10, number 14. $10, number 14 for those. Oh, hold on, I gotta get this right here. You got to move, sir. You're in the way. Okay. The beautiful, large, across the back of the couch kind of Afghan with the raised roses or flowers, whatever you want to call them, in the green and kind of orangey red color and pink. This one is $18, number 15. $18, number 15 for this one. Like I said, it's big enough to go across the back of the couch. And then I had the lap size in the blue and white granny square. And it was $12, number 16. $12, number 16. The small Bible was $6, number 18. $6, number 18 for that one. The ad book, was $12. Wait, yeah, $12, number 19. $12, number 19 for the cool ad book. Put that down there so I don't drop it. These were $4 each. Choice of the Oil Woman on Art, or Oil Woman Art on Board. The bathroom shelf is what I call it. Oil on Board. Or the two cross-stitched bookmarks. And this was 20, 21, and 22. Okay. The mirror I just showed you, the iron mirror, was $24, number 24. I couldn't do that again if my life depended on it. $24, number 24. The long crystal was $6, number 25. $6, number 25 for the long crystal. $4, number 26 for the one that's a bit shorter and a little different. That's number 26, $4. The cross necklace with the Austrian crystals was $14. And it was number 29. $14, number 29 for that one. All prong set, really beautiful. The cat candle sconce in metal was $8, number 32. $8, number 32 for that one. The shadow box was $10, number 35. $10, number 35. The bottle puzzle, wherever I put that. I don't even know where I put that. Oh, right here. The Grecian bottle puzzle was $8, number 36. The stone elephants were $6, number 37. The little vintage style chair votive holder, I guess, was $18, number 39. $18, number 39 for the little metal votive holder. The dollar horse was $18, and it was number 41. $18, number 41. And then the skeleton key stand or hook or whatever you want to call it was $12, number 44. $12, number 44. Upside down. And then finally, the little clock that I just showed you was $8, and it was number 45 for the little vintage West German travel clock. $8, number 45. So that was everything, guys. So if you see something later on that you're interested in, just comment below or send me an email to my email address, which is right here. And just let me know what it was you're interested in. We see if it's still available, okay? So, guys, have a great rest of your evening and weekend, and I will see you Monday. I believe Monday I'm on with Trisha, I believe. If not, I'll be on here on my channel at 5 p.m. But I'll put something out to let you know because I don't have my calendar in front of me. But thanks for coming and hanging out, and thanks everyone for your purchases. Hey, Roxana, thanks so much for your purchases and hanging out with me, and let me know that you're still around. It's been a little chaotic here on the YouTubes, and also I know PayPal has been so screwy because I know I haven't received some. I was supposed to get an invoice from Becky Vintage, and I didn't get it. And I went in my PayPal and looked, and it wasn't there either. So she had to send me a link to get to it. So PayPal's messing with me. But anywho, y'all have a great rest of your evening and weekend, and I'll see you Monday, if not before. And JR, don't wear yourself out with that painting, okay? And so, and as always, stay safe, be kind, and stay blessed. And always, to God give the glory, because that's what we're here for, and we should know it. So, also make sure you send up prayers for Tammy Renee as well, if you don't mind doing that. I would really appreciate it. So, have a great rest of your night, guys. I adores you all. Mwah. Good night.